they used to sell black masks on a TikTok shop or whatever, whatnot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that's some crazy stuff. I mean, like, shit, that's some crazy shit. For real though. I mean, like, people could buy masks that look just like a black, like, you know, dude or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though, and that's some crazy shit. They could, like, go ahead and do something crazy as well. They stopped selling the mask, but they, like, you know, actually keep on putting videos up there that was, like, you know, AI generated and shit like that. And that's some crazy shit, gang. And that's some bro. Anyway, now that, like, you know, community stepped up and, like, called this, like, you know, DA and this cop out or whatever, whatnot. Up in Pennsylvania or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? And they want them to step the fuck down because, like, yeah, they racist as fuck. For real though. I mean, about that cop messing with the kid or messing with that adult or whatever, whatnot, with no goddamn reason over a goddamn coat. Come on now, it wasn't about the coat. He just wanted to fuck with him. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, if they resign, shit, I hope they do. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, shit, I mean, like, that shit need to stop it. That's all. Bro! Oh, shit. Anyway. So, yeah, they try to make it hard for, like, you know, us to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, be smart and shit, you know what I'm saying? Mess with our education and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Real, and they, like, you know, actually try to get people to fire us from our jobs and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, goddamn, like, what we do to them or whatever. We didn't do shit to them, you know what I'm saying? Real though. That's some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? For real though. They even messing with them, trying to mess with the kids' education and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, trying to make us, like, you know, make it hard for us to, like, you know what I'm saying, make, like, you know, some dog shit or whatever, whatnot, you know what I mean? And that shit is crazy. They out of pocket for that shit, gang, and that's on bro. Anyway, so they, like, you know, obviously try to, like, you know what I'm saying, do something with the, like, you know, maps and shit, you know what I'm saying, up in Georgia, you know what I'm saying, real though, because, like, yeah, I mean, like, shit, it's like a lot of, like, you know, black people over there, like, you know, up there voting and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, and they up there, like, you know, the Republicans, they like that shit, so they up there trying to, like, you know, withdraw the maps and shit so they could, like, you know what I'm saying, get, like, you know, hand all up there in with the counts of the votes and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But the hand of the motherfuckers, like, stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, what? It's gonna be an ugly ass look on. And that's on, bro. Anyway, now, this 55-year-old motherfucker, like, end up giving his son, a 16-year-old, his 16-year-old son, a rifle or whatever, whatnot. And this son was, like, you know, actually, like, you know, going to go up to the school and blick some people down. He killed, like, two 14-year-olds and killed a, like, 41-year-old and a 53-year-old. And, like, the 14-year-olds was, like, the, like, you know, students or whatever, and, like, you know, 41 and a 53-year-old was, like, teachers. One was a male and one was a shorty. One was a woman or whatever, you know what I mean? And that shit crazy. And his, like, punk ass got, like, life and, like, you know, jail or whatever for doing that shit. And his pops got 15 years for doing that shit, for giving them the weapon, you know, in the fucking first place. And that's on bro. Anyway, now that's, like, you know, girl, like, you know, actually, like, you know, like, putting the message out that her father, like, had a stroke in ice custody or whatever, and they wouldn't even give him no water or no food or his stroke medication. And this dude, like, you know, is up in the hospital, and they wanna even allow him to go see him or whatever, and that shit crazy. That shit crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, these motherfuckers out of pocket. They out of pocket for real, you know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like, that's some crazy shit, man. I mean, like, goddamn. Like, shit. I mean, like, that shit, something else or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, damn. I mean, like, she wanted her father to get returned home and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Because, like, if they ain't, like, take him back to the custody, he might end up dying in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And that's on, bro. Anyway, now I'm, like, checking out a whole bunch of other shit or whatever went on, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shit. And I'm gonna, like, check out more shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I'm gonna just keep on doing my thing or whatever. Just like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all was handing out here or whatever. But, yeah, y'all already know what's happening out here. For real though. I mean, like, cops is getting on, like, getting out of hand like a motherfucker, like they always fucking doing. They did that for years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shit, they not gonna stop this shit. They not gonna stop this shit at all. You know what I'm saying? For real though, I mean, like, I'm telling you, I'm like, shit. It's just crazy. It's crazy as ever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, I know I'm cussing my ass off, but I don't get no that. You know what I'm saying? For real though, I mean, like, shit. And people need to know the truth. I mean, like, shit. I mean, like, I'm not playing no games. I'm being for real. I'm serious. For real though. Anyway. So, yeah, I mean, like, shit. No matter, like, continue on doing that. Continue on letting y'all, like, know what's happening in here. And it's like the same old stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like, shoot, this not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop. If people don't take, like, people don't take politics, like, seriously as hell, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, that's, like, the part of the shit or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? For real though. I mean, like, that's the craziest ever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, so, that's some crazy stuff or whatsoever, whatnot. You know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so, I'm just telling you. It's like, we'll keep on getting worse and like a motherfucker. I'm telling you that. I'm for real though. Anyway, yeah, I mean, like, so I'm like, looking at trying not to live videos and stuff like that. And it's just bait for people that, like, like and subscribe to that channel or whatever, whatnot. And since it's like that, I'ma laugh at all of that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not funny, I'ma just fake laugh. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'ma, like, just do that or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, like, shoot, because yeah, I mean, like, I might as well. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shoot, because I know I'm not gonna, like, do that or whatever. When I don't get me wrong, I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm still showing my support by, like, giving them views and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, anyway. So, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's just, like, real somebody when that's it. I don't know, I mean, like, shoot, I'm just watching it for entertainment, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, that's what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, shoot, I'm just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually, like, pushing up real stuff out here, you know what I'm saying? For real though, I mean, like, yeah. And I hope y'all study the amendments for real though, because, like, that's, like, some important stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to know about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? For real though, I mean, like, shoot, I'm not even joking. Yeah, I mean, like, shoot, because, like, that could help y'all. They could take y'all a long way. You know what I'm saying? For real though, I mean, like, shoot, for real, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, shoot, so y'all can handle those cricket cops. And I don't mean physically, I mean mentally, you know what I'm saying? Real though, I mean, like, shoot, real, I mean, like, shoot, if y'all study it, yes, that's gonna work out. I'm already knowing, you know what I'm saying? For real though, y'all can exercise your rights and all that, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, yeah, I mean, like, shoot, yeah, I'm just, like, waiting until I, like, get to class or whatever or not. You know what I'm saying? Well, waiting for that time until I have to go to class or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real though, pay something like, you know what I'm saying? Call of Duty 2 with my brother yesterday or whatever, you know. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. You know what I mean? And that's all, bro. But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on the notifications or using when it's uploaded. But that's for so to make sure I make it on once a month. And oh yeah, you go check out my previous videos if you like it. So long, farewell, goodbye.